You've been there, or you know a man who has. He's the perfect gentleman, attentive, supportive, financially stable, and deeply committed. He treats her like a queen. Then, the gut-wrenching betrayal. She cheated, and the world tells him it's her fault. She's broken. But that's a lie designed to keep you from the truth. Today, we rip apart the comfortable illusion and expose the brutal, uncomfortable psychological reality. Why the very qualities you think make you a good partner can unknowingly create the conditions for her disloyalty. This isn't about blaming the victim. It's about understanding the primal, evolutionary drives that govern female desire and how your well-intentioned actions can inadvertently kill attraction and open the door to betrayal. This is the hardest truth you'll ever hear about why women cheat, and it will fundamentally change how you approach relationships. You're the good guy. You're everything she says she wants. You listen. You support her dreams. You commit fully. You make her feel safe, cherished, and secure. And then one day, the universe delivers a gut punch that shatters your reality. She cheated. It could be with a rougher, less stable man, or even with a guy who barely seems to care. You are left reeling, asking the most agonizing question: why? Why did she do this to me when I treated her so well? Every fiber of your being screams that she is broken, that she is ungrateful, that she is simply a bad person. And while that may be partially true, the deeper, more painful truth is that your treating her well might have created the psychological vacuum that invited her disloyalty. This isn't an accusation. It's a cold, hard analysis of human psychology. This isn't about excusing betrayal, it's about dissecting the conditions under which it most commonly occurs, even with seemingly good men. The uncomfortable reality is that the behaviors you believe are building loyalty can in fact be systematically eroding her respect and attraction, leaving her primal desire unfulfilled and seeking external validation. If you're ready to stop being the confused, betrayed, nice guy and start understanding the deep psychological truths that govern female fidelity and attraction, then you need to be part of this community. We expose uncomfortable truths that transform lives. Hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications, because the lessons that follow are not for the faint of heart. The first hidden truth most men miss is the law of overinvestment and the death of perceived value. When you treat a woman too well, meaning you invest significantly more emotional, financial, and time-based resources than she is reciprocating, you are inadvertently signaling a lower sexual market value. This is counterintuitive, right? You think generosity and commitment signal high value. But psychologically, it often signals desperation and a lack of options. Consider David, a successful software engineer. He was madly in love with his girlfriend, Emily. He bought her expensive gifts, paid for all their lavish vacations, and spent every free moment trying to make her happy. He was, by all accounts, an amazing boyfriend. Then, he found out she was having a casual affair with the bartender from her gym, a guy who barely paid attention to her. David was floored. He cried, "I gave her everything." The problem was David's overinvestment made his presence and his generosity a predictable, abundant resource. Emily's subconscious brain perceived this as a lack of challenge. It communicated, "This man is utterly secure in his devotion to me. He needs my approval more than I need his." His value, in her primal assessment, plummeted. The bartender, by contrast, offered scarcity, unpredictability, and a lack of overt chasing, all signals of higher perceived value to her primitive brain. David made his love too easy, too free, and as a result, she took it for granted. This dynamic leads us to the second hitting truth: the erosion of respect through unchallenged frame. Your treating her well often means you prioritize her comfort, her feelings, and her desires above your own masculine frame, your own purpose, and your own boundaries. When you constantly compromise, when you avoid conflict, when you never challenge her, you are teaching her that you lack the internal fortitude to stand up for yourself. Take Michael, for instance. His wife Sarah started to become emotionally distant and critical. Michael, wanting to treat her well, would apologize for things he didn't even do, try to appease her, and always seek to restore harmony at any cost. He believed this was being a good, supportive husband. But Sarah, subconsciously, registered this as weakness. She saw a man who would abandon his own convictions to placate her. She stopped respecting him. And when she stopped respecting him, her attraction died. Her eventual affair was not about finding a better man in the traditional sense, but a man who projected an unshakable frame, even if he treated her worse logically. Michael's kindness, unchecked by a strong frame, paved the road to her disrespect and subsequent betrayal.
This is the uncomfortable reality. Women are constantly testing your frame. They need to see that you are an unshakable force, a man whose emotional core is independent of their actions. When your good treatment means you allow her to dominate the emotional landscape, to set all the terms, and to never face consequences for disrespectful behavior, you fail the test. And her primal brain interprets this failure as a lack of leadership, a lack of strength, and a reason to seek a stronger frame elsewhere. If these truths are hitting hard, it's because they reveal the deep, often painful mechanisms of attraction that mainstream advice ignores. If you're ready to break free from these destructive patterns and build relationships based on genuine respect and enduring desire, then you need to subscribe to this channel right now. Don't let comforting lies continue to sabotage your future. The third hidden truth most men miss is the hypergamy paradox. Security without challenge kills desire. Hypergamy, that evolutionary drive, pushes women to seek the highest value mate available. And while for long-term commitment and raising children, security and good treatment are logically vital, for primal attraction and sustained desire, challenge, excitement, and a degree of healthy uncertainty are non-negotiable. When you treat a woman too well in the absence of genuine masculine challenge, purpose, and an unshakable frame, you create an environment of absolute, predictable security. You fulfill her provider, comfort brain completely, but you utterly starve her primal mate brain, that part of her that craves passion, thrill, and the challenge of a truly high-value man starts looking elsewhere for stimulation. Consider Mark, a husband of 15 years. He was the quintessential devoted partner. He worked hard, took care of the house, spent weekends with his family, and rarely put himself first. His wife, Lisa, was comfortable, but increasingly bored and dismissive. She began an affair with a passionate, adventurous, but notoriously unreliable artist. Mark couldn't fathom it. "I was the safe bet, the reliable one," he exclaimed. Precisely. He was the safe bet. He was so utterly safe and predictable that Lisa's primal desires for passion and challenge had nowhere to go within their relationship. Mark had effectively become the comfortable, predictable friend he lived with, while the artist, with his chaotic energy and unpredictable nature, offered the dangerous, exciting lover that fulfilled the part of her hypergamous drive Mark had starved. His good treatment, devoid of any masculine challenge or compelling purpose beyond the relationship itself, created the void. This is the core paradox. You must provide security, yes, but you must never do so at the expense of being a challenging, purposeful, sovereign man. The woman's subconscious needs to feel like she chose you for your strength and that your presence is a privilege she still has to work to maintain. When you make yourself too available, too emotionally transparent, and too focused on her happiness as your primary purpose, you become the comfortable friend, not the desired lover. The solution is not to treat her poorly. It's to treat yourself, your purpose, and your masculine frame with such unwavering respect that your good treatment becomes a high-value choice, not a desperate plea. You must cultivate a life so compelling, a purpose so strong, and a self-worth so robust that your attention, your time, and your emotional investment become a scarce and highly valued resource. When you embody this unshakable self-respect, your kindness becomes a demonstration of your power. The power to be good because you choose to be, not because you need her approval. This is the man who truly treats a woman well, because he treats himself best, and that, paradoxically, is the man women rarely cheat on, because his value is too high to betray. If this video has opened your eyes to the painful truth, let that pain be the catalyst for genuine change. Don't fall back into the comforting lies. Subscribe to this channel now to learn how to cultivate this unshakable masculine frame. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next hard lesson that will redefine your relationships. Your loyalty is a sacred currency. Spend it wisely and only on those who truly earn it.